And this scene is called A Table Prepared. All right, so let's go. Okay. Daily they would sit in the meadow beside the crystal waters that were so serene. His words brought peace to her and restoration to her soul. She is able to rest in his presence and experience the fullness of life. The man, the man with fire in his eyes, is everything that she had wanted and more. Just a while ago, she could hardly stand, but he is renewing her strength so that she can run and not grow weary, and that she can run and not faint. She muses to herself, it is true what he says. The more I know him, the stronger I grow. And the stronger I grow, the more I know him. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And one day, as they take a stroll, she sees a breathtaking sight. There is an elegant table, complete with 2 seats. There is a rich banquet on this grand table with foods of all kinds. And the young woman looked around, wondering who would come to dine. He walks over to one end and pulls out a magnificent chair and with a smile beckons for her to come. And when she is seated and the crisp white linen napkin is draped across her lap, he takes the other seat. He begins. Welcome to the table that I have prepared for you. Each dish has been prepared from the harvest of my hand, and the wine is made from the grapes of my vine. Taste and see that I am good, and know that you are safe with me. At my table, you will find the best foods that will enrich you and cause you to be strengthened physically, to grow holistically. Once again, she is in awe of his love and generosity. He loves so much. He gives so freely and delights in serving. He says a word of thanksgiving and he invites her to partake of this feast. He raises his golden chalice and the sleeve of his garment slips down below his arm, and she sees once again the scars on his wrist. Breathing in deeply, she says within herself, I wonder how much all this has cost him. She does not think in terms of dollars and cents. Money is not the issue here. In one of their talks, he had taught her that in his kingdom, all who were thirsty could come and buy wine and milk without money or cost. But all of this is not free. He paid the price. As they dine on the savory treats and refresh themselves with the best of his vine, he begins to tell her more about himself. And this time, he begins to reveal herself to her. As he speaks, she realizes that the man with fire in his eyes knew her fully. He knew of her past. Nothing was hidden from him. He knew of her hurting and brokenness, of her rebelliousness and fear, yet it did not change his love for her. He speaks of everlasting love and of drawing her with loving kindness. While she journeyed through life, he loved her and waited for the moment that she would allow him to rescue her and bring her home. He speaks to her about forgiveness and letting the pain go. He assures her that she was safe with him and that his joy would flow in her heart. He makes a promise to build her life again. Over the last little while with him, learning about him, being with him, and hearing his words, she has received the power to grow stronger. In his presence, she was being changed. He desired that his love would touch every part of her and that she would receive healing emotionally and mentally. His life in her. The energy she felt radiating from her core would cause her to live differently if she would let it. During their meal, she remembers who she was before she met him and what she had gone through. And there are moments when she has glimpses of the people who had brought her so much pain, but being with him makes the difference. There is something about him, not just that his eyes burn with fire, but his love, his kindness, his wisdom, his presence, his very, very essence. All of him fills space with her hope, fills her and compels a joyful song within her. As they sit and talk, the memories of her past no longer have the power to cause her to cringe in shame. Yes, she remembers who she was, but now she has so much appreciation for who she is becoming. She is genuinely amazed at the transformation of her life and can't help thinking that it is a miracle. At the end of dinner, she puts down her fork and thanks him for a beautiful meal. She just gets up and walks over to his seat, and next to him she kneels. Your words, your presence, your love has been medicine to me. I am growing stronger and stronger every day. The more I stay connected to you in your presence, the stronger I become. And with great affection in his voice, the man with fire in his eyes replied, your life is in me. Your strength, your joy, your peace, and all that you need is in me. You don't have to worry. Your past is also in me, and I make you whole. Continue to grow stronger and stronger, wiser and wiser, and you will see that there is much that we will do together.